It's
Here
gonna
we
get
are,
leaked.
we're back.
For the Emperor, lads.
The
Fucking
stream
40
died,
Emperor.
everyone, for
The
whoever's
Emperor
Big E.
watching this.
Yeah.
Praise the Omnisire.
I guess welcome back, everyone. It's great. I would repeat the disclaimer from earlier, but we've already wasted enough time, I think.
Yes. We have equipment to do after all this shit, so let's crack on.
So, Bill, you were
Okay.
explaining
Okay.
the buff of the one you wanted, or the one you thought was useful.
Oh, I was going to suggest Close Assault, or Hunter Killer, or Drop Troop. There's a lot of good choices here, really.
What's close assault?
Close Assault is SMGs, shotguns, and melee weapons.
Sounds good for
But
layman.
but you get light carapace armor instead of regular flak. Though I believe you get lose las rifles and get carbines instead.
Armor is nice.
If you want to survive, armor is
But
nice.
it's like, do you want the added defense, but have to be in a situation in which you need it?
Yeah, good point.
The thing is, we could really use some mechanized shit.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's just a suggestion. There's also drop troops who I believe get the grav shoots. And they usually, I think they almost always deploy via dropship.
Fucking ODSTs, hell
Yeah,
jumpers.
basically just hell divers.
They also get respirators, which is pretty Gucci as well.
Well, you will get respirators as pretty much standard.
Oh, fair dues.
Bill, could I be a radio man for a artillery regiment miles away?
Never.
Yeah, but you have to choose
No
between
more
that and the
radio.
service go. Okay, so guerrilla, recon, mechanized regiment, and
Should we do another poll?
Recon.
recon.
Yeah, that was the other one
Still.
y'all had mentioned.
No, I already mentioned guerrilla, recon, mechanized regiment, and what should we go for a fourth?
Drop
Was,
Grenadier?
there was
For
also- was-
Just a quick question. The video is gonna be published on Knuckles' channel, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I'll upload the rest of it, don't worry.
Well, there's drop regiment. Sounds good. Would allow us a lot of mobility.
You get a las carbine, imperial flak armor, one respirator,
Drop
grav shoot,
regiment.
2 frags, and 2 smokes.
Yeah, sorry. Drop regiment's also
Sounds good.
cool because it'll allow us to roleplay the whole Vietnam shit and like ride in choppers and
Yeah.
land at LZ and all that cool
Agreed.
shit.
Right, Valkyrie bullshit.
I will put drop troop on the list.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The 1488th Airborne.
Yeah, or air cav or where the fuck they called it in Vietnam.
Oh,
Yeah, we do
can't wait
straw
until this
poll the
regiment
general
finishes.
chat.
It's the best thing. You can hang a noose from the airplane and it does the jump for you.
Oh,
Hang
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
degenerates.
Power news. Power news.
this is the hardest choice I've had to make all year.
Yeah, people are going to see who I voted for in the recording, which is pretty funny.
You voted.
I love
for
this.
the-
Oh
drop
god,
troops.
it's really freaking out if you do it and watch it in real time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, Gorilla's getting shat on. I'm surprised.
No mechanized regiment is getting shot on.
Oh yeah, they're basically 90.
Ooh, lad.
How could
You
this happen?
fucking normies.
Ooh, we went for the fucking, choice that gives us the metagamey shit, the cool stuff. Just like with Forge World.
How the fuck did who the fuck was that just did whoa ho like they were starting off fucking high ho from
Nice.
fucking Snow
No,
White?
it's Metal Gear Solid. You know,
Whoa.
I know, but it sounded like it was.
Hi ho!
Hi
That's
ho.
what it sounded like.
Hi ho! It's out of cannon we go.
Hi ho, hi ho, to Vietnam we go.
To pound some gooks and drop some nukes. Hi ho! Hi ho!
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to Bien Bien Phu we go to get our shit kicked off by some goops.
You gotta
Oh,
set
God.
yourself to. You gotta set yourself to push the.
To lose our grins from to Ho Chi Minh. Hi ho.
Hi ho, hi ho. It's all
Okay, enough
going to
enough
go.
squattery. No squats here. This is not a Gopnik channel. Anyway, let's see how it's going. At present, Recon is smashing the shit out of everything else. In before Lehman posts it to his Twitter and gets his fucking.
Recon
Squad.
sounds a bit boring. Also, where's the where's...
It's in the chat.
But it's not boring. It's just.
It's
I
just
guess
mechanically
metagaming.
yeah,
but not a
best
lot of
choice.
combat. I want to
Metagamers
kill some
really-
Xeno
No,
scum.
you dude, Recon regiments
Recon.
kill fucking shit like no
Mate.
tomorrow.
Recon. Have you ever seen? You know that scene in? Have you ever seen Generation Kill?
No, don't think so.
There is one, I believe, one scene where they like, okay, send in the army rangers because we need to clear this route for the Humvees, and literally some fucking poor dude who just happened to be a member of the Iraqi Red Army just turns around and there's just a dude there with night vision goggles waving at him, and then the dude's friend just garrots the shit out of him and his friends. There's something so rough about its synchronized garroting of Hajis that is so like, ooh.
Mate,
we can do
Recon
some
is called
karate.
Recon for a reason.
You know those people who have that look in their eyes like they're just about to explode into either song or violence?
Oh god,
That's the
mechanized
Recon division.
regiments.
Oh,
Mechanized
gorilla- the
regiments
gorilla-
of void.
The guerrilla division are those who you don't have to question whether it's a song or violence.
Yeah, there's no ambiguity there whatsoever. I don't think Recon's on this listing.
are we gonna do character sheets at some point?
Character sheets will be done when... basically what we'll do is we'll lay down the groundwork for characters at the end of the session. We'll do a brief draft, and then we'll do characters for when we do a session at some point in the future.
Yeah, it's going to need its whole own session because character creation's kind of intense in this game. It's not intense, but it needs everyone to participate at the same time for it to go smoothly.
It's like Dresden Files, where you need to have kind of inter like character.
Yeah, everyone
communications.
has to figure out for
Yeah,
each
you
together.
actually you actually need to know what weaknesses and strengths you might have so you can fill them.
Because otherwise,
It is
oh,
Recon,
look,
isn't
we
it?
fucked up. Everyone's a fucking medic in this group, apparently.
Yeah, shit like that
Yeah.
can happen.
Oh, great, as Chaos Space Marine showed up, we're all dead.
Yeah, this game is really about synergy when you have a party built. So.
Oh, great, we're a group of entirely weapon specialists. We have 25 shots of melter gun ammo and nothing else.
Yeah.
Where does the psycho fit in?
To be honest, the whole
the
party is
psychic-
psycho is not bad.
No, it's a fucking ticking time bomb.
Oh, just because of the amount of perils. Yeah, fair enough.
One peril will just chain peril the entire crew. That's why the fucking first membranes never last long. Because one person goes full perils and then the entire fucking group just dominoes.
Ye-
Let's see how it's going. Recon's still in the lead. Which book is Recon?
First book.
Well, just
core book.
be happy. Just be happy. Mega Saber isn't playing a psycho then.
I cause enough of the warp as it is.
Yeah.
Actually, in this game, rolling a 1 is a good thing.
Yep.
Yeah, one is
Unfortunately,
amazing
you rolled a
success.
100 on your roll, didn't you?
First time. Dude, I triggered the warp 4 games in a row. Fuck me, huh?
Okay, reconnaissance is 3 points, plus 3 perception, minus 3 willpower, awareness, combat sense, and a vehicle, along with some magnoculars.
Is the vote over or is it still going? Ooh, it's
It
fluctuating.
is...
One guy
it's
voted
fluctuating quite wildly.
mechanized. Yay.
Oh, poor bastard. He tried.
Well, hey, you've got balls for voting against the curb. I'll give you that.
Yep.
You got balls, Jörg.
Please note that mechanized is just like chimeras.
Oh yeah.
We have one vote for mechanized.
Pig priest.
They can't kill us if we park all the chimeras in the way. I will say, in the interest of having mechanized infantry having some push, a crew of mechanized infantry in Junker 5 is literally a convoy of people on like Huckleberry Finn style rafts to be chimeras. Like to the point where it's very common to have like a crow's nest erected on the top. So a dude with a laslock can just sit back, relax, and pop gas pockets in the front.
Who's gonna be the swamp popper?
That's what
That
we'll
sounds
do
so gay.
later on, I guess.
If all else fails, the swamp popper will be there'll be a grunt who gets to do it because snipers are fairly popular, but they're not too popular. You know, they're one of those. If you're gonna go vanilla, the sniper is the first one you go with. Real hard motherfuckers go the dude who's just like twin pistols, nothing else.
A Kimbo. Yeah.
Or the one dude whose only gig is throwing knives.
Okay, it looks like Lozzie wants to be a sniper. That's good.
That works
So
out.
she will be a rat.
Please enjoy your laslock. The height of advanced technology on this planet.
Laslocks actually, I believe, do a bit more damage than regular las guns, so there's that.
They do a point more damage, but they're unreliable and
Do they have a pen?
they don't have a. No, unreliable means that they crit glitch more often.
Yeah, they jam.
So you've basically given her a musket.
Yes, it's a las musket. You have to. Each shot is one battery.
It's just like from Fallout 4, isn't it? But she doesn't
Yeah,
have to like wind it up.
Yeah, Fallout 4 bloodily stole that idea.
Bill, I would like to be that guy who does nothing but throwing knives. That seems interesting.
I once played that character. My melee character's sideline was in throwing knives because he could put a throwing knife through carapace armor.
Hey,
Because he was freakishly strong.
how about you play Marble?
You won't be very good at a ranged fight, though. You'll basically be behind us, ducking for cover. Like, what's the point?
Well, the point
at
is
least
that
with
I sneak in front of the line and I slit them throats and give them a nice little necktie.
But if we're fighting Chaos Marines, they'll hear you before you even know that they've heard
You say that.
So.
Mitch, you know how Chaos Space Marines are really nasty in close combat?
Mm-hmm.
I have played a guardsman who would just run up to Chaos Space Marines with a hammer and a shield and just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, Mitch, in this game...
In this game, it's actually not that difficult to end up with a character who can go toe-to-toe Chaos Space Marines.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of room
Even
for
though
growth in this
technically-
system.
It's just it only takes one mistake and you're dead.
But technically, like in the law, that wouldn't.
Oh yeah, in the law that's physically impossible. But
who gives a fuck?
It's one of those situations that guy who is the 1 in a million dude who just takes down a fucking Carnifex with a bayonet.
Yeah.
That could potentially be your character.
That is lore friendly by the fact that Marbo exists.
Yeah, occasionally you may stumble into being Marbo. In my case, I accidentally played Sigmar.
You mean Saint? You mean Saint
Shield,
Marble?
Warhammer. I couldn't damage him much through his armor, but I could knock him to the ground and keep him there. So it was just me wailing on this dude for like.
You mean Saint Marble?
Saint
The
Marble,
cool thing
I'm sorry.
about the 40k setting overall is while it is like has this gritty, down to earth, real feel to it, it also has room for awesome, overpowered shit as well. There's room for both of those things in it, which is what's great.
An Ogren could quite happily pick up a Chaos Space Marine and tear both his legs off.
Yep.
Especially a cybernetically enhanced one.
I like this.
Stealth specialist Ogren.
I'm writing more and more.
That literally Shrek Warrior, isn't it?
Shrek Warrior online.
It's inside
Oh,
the
no.
tech, Chris. It's
It begins.
I just picture an MMO
That's
where
not a
guys play
dreadnought.
Ogren.
That's a Shrek Warrior.
Wait, that's no dreadnought. Cut to an Ogren wearing 2 fridges and shoulder pads waiting forward. Even in death, I still serve.
Somebody once told me I can kill some Xeno scum.
It's just 2 outhouses for a body.
How's the poll looking on
He's got a
time?
mo-
Well, that should probably
He's got
be
a-
done by now.
he's got a moonshine rig strapped to his back.
Recon is currently winning.
Is it
do we-
over
Oh,
Yeah.
you
Recon. Are we
Xeno
done?
scum, get out of my swamp.
This is my swamp. Okay, Recon is the winner currently.
Awesome.
Okay, let's get on with it then.
Yeah, it's cool. Recon is the winner at present. Okie dokie. Let's put that down.
How many points is it, Bill?
Recon. Okay, Chimera or Sentinel?
Chimera, definitely.
Chimera. I think we can all agree Chimera.
Chimera.
Any objections?
None at all.
There is no temptation. The Sentinels are shit. It is one of the worst vehicles in the entire Imperial Army. It is raw garbage. Its only gimmick is that it can feel the giant chainsaw to cut down trees.
Chicken
Literally a
leg.
giant lumberjack.
Can we
Yeah,
play
just-
downtime rules?
No.
Oh,
You can't
And
just
we
cut
have
down
the-
trees. You can't just become a lumberjack. You Imperial Guard, goddammit. Do it on your own time.
Maybe that's what Layman's going to be because he's some PDF guy.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
What if we were playing Rogue Trader?
I work all day, I sleep all night.
I like my weapon Slav. I put on women's clothing and then remove kebab.
That's heresy, Bill.
Cross-dressing
It's
is
only a
heresy.
little heresy.
Well, if you think about it,
A little
Allah
heresy
totally.
is too much heresy.
It turns out Allah is the emperor.
Oh,
Like 5 separate people are like, oh, that's gay. Like fucking, I wish we were playing this fucking tabletop fucking Warhammer game, and every single one of them said some different game. You know? How
You
many
mean Dark Heresy? You mean Death Watch? You mean Rogue Trader? You mean?
Yeah, I know. I was looking at the YouTube chat and there was super chats. So, oh, you should play Dark Heresy instead, goalies and stuff like that.
No, I'm not having these jackasses. Okay, for a start, one of the main pulls of this campaign is we get to have really dumb NPCs. And as much as I'm looking forward to text engine seer Chumley,
Yeah.
the alternative would be head assassin Chumley, which means we have to have fan art of Chumley from Pawn Stars with a suit that has to be spray painted on.
Yeah, should I tell Bill Bill should tell them about the thing we were talking about with Pawn Stars?
Yeah, we should probably tell them who the head of the Munitorum is.
Yeah, it's Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop. He's going to be in charge of your gear and shit.
Best I can give you is 5 thrones.
But it means I will
I
be bullying
post-
him a lot, which could be funny, so...
I've said
So I posted a video that shows what I want to play.
Oh god.
Oh
That's
god.
Two plungers.
That's my brother. He was the
Howard.
smart one in the family.
Howdy, my dudes. Dr. Lehman here.
I can see that.
I know. Wait, I want to hear a Luxembourgian try and do a Southern American, or Southern USA
Yeah,
accent.
fuck right
Do
off.
Do
Try.
it.
I dare you.
Howdy.
No.
What the fuck?
Do
Why
it,
is
Lehman.
Lottie sound? That shouldn't be the case. Hang on.
Hmm.
Even in the
Spiritualist.
Even in
Warrior.
death, I still so. Wait a minute, that's not a dead red knot. It's an ogre.
But Bill, what's your opinion on playing only WOG?
No, I'm nixing Oni Wog at least until the entire group dies. And at that point, every character will be the exact same character, but they'll be an orc.
Even in death, my egg.
So it'll be a bunch of orcs cosplaying.
Even in death, I am still on welfare.
Even in death, I still hate you.
Even in death, I have a low IQ.
Even in
Sounds
death, I want to beat you like a fucking hoe.
Okay, we've done recon, so now we know what we're doing. Allegedly.
That's taking a
No
stretch.
gear.
Okay, no, regiment doctrines.
Ah.
Training doctrine.
So, Ogrins are human, right? Or a species of
No.
human?
They're a human-like creature. They are mutants that are stable.
They're
like
human.
Sprout.
Shall
They're a
I...
stable
I
mutation.
like it.
So stable mutations are okay, but unstable ones are not.
Yeah, because mutation is change. That's the problem. If it's a stable mutation, it's not change.
Dude, that's
Therefore, it's not zinc.
racist.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that you need to have a stable gene pool in order to qualify for like
The
rattling,
Irish are
squats, etc.
subhumans.
I like it.
Right.
That's my character.
Okay,
No, the Irish are average.
let's get on with this because we got
Because this is my thing, I'll bullet point this shit. Right. Training doctrines and the core rules. We have close order drill, diehards, favored foe, hardened fighters, iron discipline, sharpshooters, and survivalists. And now, if I find the expanded shit, we have anti-aircraft, anti-armor, close quarters battle, heavy lancers, infiltrators, and skirmishers. We've got a lot of good choices here, actually.
We have like 3 points left before we have to start dipping into drawbacks.
We're
What I say
basically
is
drills.
spend what points we need, and then we can do the drawback shuffle afterwards.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Say skirmishers so we can run away like little bitches.
No, we're gonna stand
I
and
like
fight.
infiltrating.
No.
Our characters should be too fucking retarded to
Hey, I actually have
infiltrate.
a question.
Awful idea.
I have a question. I'm looking at the 1D Fortune article on Only War,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and there's this regimental doctrine called Crusaders.
And they use full-
the text
Excuse me?
and the text behind it is Imperial artillery is guided by God.
Yours fault.
I like that. And I kind of
Oh, really? It's guided by God.
Here's the thing, like, okay, I'm gonna have to defer to the local Cajun. Level of of Bible thumping, that would be realistic. How much are we revering the Yellow King here?
Well, I can tell.
Okay, we have a bit.
Hold on. My hometown of Crowley has 5 Catholic churches alone in that one town. Then there's 4 Baptist churches, the 2 Assembly of Gods, and heavy Christians. Exactly. Jesus Christ. On a scale from 1 to 10, you're looking at an 11.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do they not get along at all?
Well,
it depends. You got about 4 of them who get along with each other, and of those 4, 2 of them get along with 2 other groups, but 2 of them don't. You know what? We'll say a 6. A 6 is 5. We'll say a 5. That's about right.
Okay.
Yeah, God.
I feel like Survivalist is probably the best one, but it's a 4-pointer, so we'd have to get pretty deep.
I really wanted to say survivalist, except Crusader, because I like the flavor text on 1D Fortune. Fill your head with cheese, fill your boots with soup. I like that. That's simple.
Survivalist is probably the most lore-friendly one, and it's actually not bad. I'm looking at this text of what it does. Like, it gives us agility, aptitude, and some other cool, like, reroll, navigate tests and shit.
Select one terrain, which unsurprisingly will probably be swamp.
Well, jungle's there.
You get to re...
Yeah. Are we the anti-Shrek squad?
Yeah, sorry, I was just...
No, you're the pro-Shrek squad.
I was going through my computer there, fucking downloading things, fucking get C-Cleaner Professional, fucking free trial it, and fucking cleaned it, fucking everything, scanned everything, fucking sorted it. Hopefully that'll make it work a bit better. But, so what are we doing now? Classes or whatever?
No, not quite there yet.
We're doing training doctrines.
What we're, like, really good at, basically.
How about Die Hard?
Hardened Fighters was suggested by Toothless as well, and that's actually kind of fun because we get Street Fighter bonuses to weapon skill, and we also all get a standard melee weapon, and we can apply mono upgrades and shit like that.
Yeah,
Mikai, Xeno scum.
No. You're in the swamp now. It's Misha. That's how you say that. Misha. We about to take them out, y'all.
See, I kind of want more than one of these. That's the thing.
Yeah, so don't worry. There is also the equipment doctrine to come. But there's something so bootleg and disquieting about Mesher.
Yeah.
But how about Defenders of the Faith? Imperator what?
So Die Hard's build just gives you extra wounds from what I've read here.
Yeah.
Oh no, it just gives you toughness aptitude.
Yeah, toughness.
It
gives you toughness.
The real funny part is...
Okay. How about this? Heavy Lancers. Everyone's wearing a Ku Klux uniform.
Are you suggesting we be the Clavaliers?
Yes.
No.
Not that much clan activity.
Oh, wait, does that make me Grand Dragon?
Yes.
No, it makes you James Comey. You're the leader of the FBI. Congratulations.
Oh,
Imagine being the
KKK conspirators arrive.
Imagine being the one guardsman on Yunker 5 who isn't a Fed. Everyone's looking around, and every single person there has got some inquisitorial tattoo on their body somewhere.
You find one that looks normal, and it turns out they just have it.
It's on the back of their eye or something stupid.
No, I will not have you interrupt when he's talking about gooks.
Hi ho, Negro.
I'd much rather making fun of gooks than I do of black people, because gook is just a much better racial term.
I've always been a big fan of the really obscure ones like guineas.
What's a guinea? What's a guinea?
I believe it's Japanese.
Bird, like a quail.
It's a jibe about how Japanese people are short, I believe.
It's well found. What's
the other one? Dinks. Dinks is a good one.
At the point, I do want to point this out. There is a lot less racism towards African Americans in Louisiana than there is towards Asians. I just do want to point that out.
Why is that?
I guess that
because we're more familiar with saying the African Americans are our neighbors. We live with them all the damn time. It's the damn Mexicans that keep coming over and fucking shit up.
Nuclear hot take.
Well, right, so
I do love the song.
Mexicans.
So
Okay,
this is
so
the Cajun. This is the Cajun point of view, right?
The Cajun invasion, yes.
Yeah, just checking.
Okay, so basically your options come down to favored foe, Mexican, or survivalist.
What does Mexican do?
Oh, yes.
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to roleplay.
Fair enough.
How
about
build a wall to keep the needles out?
I
You mean
vote for
Cadia?
survivalist.
I think I like
Yeah,
survivalist.
Survivalist is probably the most decent option. The others have some, not quite as much utility, I don't think.
Okay, survivalist it is. Next up is equipment doctrine, I believe.
Special equipment doctrine.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Can we
also
just
on
use
minus.
bootleg shotguns.
We are on minus
in
1
viable.
point, by the way. Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll be getting.
Cyber enhanced. I vote cyber enhanced.
Okay,
Wait,
ready for the
what in the fuck is?
Let's
what in the
do
fuck is
read 'em off.
electrobox warfare?
Sorry,
Let's
I'll answer later.
let's just go through that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Green weapons.
Bullet points then. Special equipment doctrines from the core rules. Augmetics, Chameleoline, camo cloaks essentially, combat drugs, demolitions, scavengers, warrior weapons, and well provisioned. And then, if we go across to the expansion, we have cavalry mounts, covert strike, electro-vox warfare, forward observation, and vanguard. These all sound badass as fuck, my dudes.
I have no fucking clue what electrobox warfare is, but I want it.
It's like counterintelligence radio warfare.
Everyone gets an iPad, a microbead, anointed electronics toolkit per player, 2 auspex and scanners, static generators per squad, 1 vox caster per squad, 1 signal jammer. I like this layman. This is a
It
good
sounds
call.
like Steve Jobs, the regiment.
That feels like really utilitarian, but he'll just go for combat drugs.
So, do you want to have all the technology that you'd need to take on a white farmer, or do you just want to get really fucking high and just cave his skull out?
I mean, I feel like we're forgetting that there is
Yes.
I feel like we're forgetting that there is supposed to be a slight mechanicum presence on.
That's what I'm
this
thinking.
planet.
Are we actually going to go with Electrovox warfare?
We're just in the jungle, and the enemy patrols are confused as fuck as all their instruments stop working, and then the Cajuns come for them while they're
That'd be
blind.
fucked up. Cajun fucking technomancers.
Oh no, but this
are
makes
hacking into us.
sense because remember we were on about how they would down drones and shit in the Louisiana swamp.
Oh god,
we'd
we'll
hack
come
them.
full circle.
Yeah.
Hellstrike missiles full
Good
of
stuff,
Deathstrike
Layman, my
missiles full of
dudes.
intestines.
My servo skull is a radio.
Dude runs up to an alligator, plugs an aux cord into it, and goes, "I'm in."
Yeah, you spook.
Nice.
Dom, you can be the
Also,
radio guy because you get one vox.
Dude,
guys,
I'm drawing the picture of my.
She's saying that, and Auspics in this junk would be hilariously useful.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't mean to be off topic, but apparently there may have been shooting at YouTube HQ.
Oof.
Oh
boy.
Oh.
Jesus.
Fucking what?
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah,
What?
let me just
That's ooh.
Oh shit! Is it the third?
It's happening! It's happening!
Holy shit!
Is it the fuck? It's the third. Oh shit!
Oh god, if I
Yes,
Google this
check
shit
the
and I
general
don't see a
chat.
picture of Alex Jones, I'm going to be really upset.
You mean Sam Hyde?
Wait, what does the third mean?
Active shooter YouTube headquarters.
Oh fuck! It's not because it's that day, is it?
Wait, why?
It's the
Why the
3rd of
third?
April,
Why?
dude.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
why?
Please don't say it's because of that.
Wait, what?
No,
the third?
I was just
Somebody
saying it's the third because to make it sound like I was supposed to be doing something today.
You
What's that?
fuck!
Oh.
Okay,
You fuck.
let's put it this way: if you're going to do that, if someone do that fucking bullshit, fake Punisher Muslim Day
Okay.
shit, it's not
Okay,
going to be
yeah.
at YouTube headquarters, the place that could not be whiter if it was covered in Tipex.
Okay, I was wrong about the day. I think Punishment Sunday was yesterday.
Oh yeah,
No,
but
it's
wait,
so
third.
did it?
It is today.
Did it
Yesterday
get
was
shut up?
Autism Day.
Did it get shut up though?
Yes, it has. Yeah.
Can we go one goddamn session without a fucking disaster?
Probably not.
Fucking curse.
It's kind of not up to us, Bill. It's more up to the Muslims.
Sam Hyde confirmed at YouTube HQ.
You can't keep getting away with this.
It's Sam
Logan
Hyde.
Paul
Where's
wander
my
into the
money?
offices again.
Okay, no, I'm rerolling my character. I am Samus Hedus of Typhoon Prime.
I don't get this joke.
And I will get away with this. I will get away with this.
Okay, so
Holy shit.
guys, I know we didn't look at the others, but is everyone happy with electronic fox warfare?
Yes.
I can't.
Want combat drugs.
I cannot believe. Okay, I will say this. I will allow some people to take combat drugs, but you are not allowed to touch the Electrovox equipment if you get them.
I'm just going to read the description for this, by the way. Thank you again, Layman, for this. This is a brilliant
Hey,
thing to
real
jump
quick,
out.
before we do that, Bill, would you mind saying, like in a really desperate and downtrodden voice, I can't believe you've chosen this?
I can't believe you've chosen this.
Okay, guys, I'm going to read the description of electronic vox warfare.
This is the stupidest thing we've done!
Requiring an in-depth knowledge of the ins and outs of battlefield communication, such as broadcast frequencies, electronic attack, cryptography, power generation, maintenance, and the dizzying array of communications gear fielded across the galaxy. Electronic warfare is typically the purview of operators, tech priest engineers, and the occasional astute and tech-savvy guardsmen. No matter where they fight, these guardsmen are equipped with some of the most sophisticated listening and broadcasting equipment issued by Rick Harrison and his pawn shop.
So with a party van.
It's the Cajun party van in Vietnam.
May I say one thing?
We be
Young
Russians and
Messiah
shit.
is pleased.
This fucking
seems going so well.
Outfit.
It's going
This
so
is just.
We got one of them Hellstrike missiles. Get my needle nose pliers and a roll of duct tape, some WD-40. We're gonna rig ourselves cable.
I like how it took everyone a hot second there to notice that this fucking Death Strike missile was being hot-wired to give people free cable.
Guys, Ritualist just posted another.
I'm recording it,
Oh
dude.
my
I've got it. I've got it.
Oh god, Rich, just everything you predicted came true. we have missile chassis full of intestines in the woods.
We need ritualistic
We have alligator. I'm going to say Ogrins in this outfit who aren't Shrek will be alligator people.
Yes.
Okay, we're at minus
Oh, I'm
5
gonna have
points
so much
now.
fun with this.
After
I
taking
can't believe you've done this.
I'm gonna love every second of this shit.
Okay, Electrovox Warfare? Question mark?
Yes, of course.
No, I'm writing it down for the document.
I will read through the
Okay.
others later on, but fuck it, I can't be bothered. This is too good right now.
We can always fix it later. We can always fix it later. This is just.
We can fix it in post.
This is so fucking stupid.
It's amazing though, because it synergizes so well with stealthy motherfuckers in the swamp. You just fuck up their communication. They're so screwed.
We're at minus 5, right?
Yeah, so we need some drawbacks. Well, actually, no, we need
Oh,
equipment.
this is gonna be rough.
No, we need equipment first.
Equipment is a separate
Oh, no,
thing,
we've done
isn't
it. Yeah, we've done it. Special equipment doctrine. Yeah.
Additional equipment is under a separate listing.
Okay, we need at least 5 on the drawback. Fucking Jesus.
Yikes, that's going to be rough. Okay,
Oh, we've got
5
it.
is
Incompetent leadership. It's in the expansion. I just saw it on the expansion. Okay, for ceremony's sake, I need to read them off. Bill, I can't find the page for the drawbacks on the core rulebook.
I've got
before you do
1v4
that,
page where there's a recap of them.
there is regimental drawbacks is at the bottom.
Can I just read the drawbacks?
Well, hold on. Layman wanted to say something.
Yeah, okay, so this is basically how I imagine our group to operate, right? It's Payday 2. It's a stealth-only mission. It's a stealth-only mission. Everyone has 2 ECM jammers, but also a light machine gun. Everyone just sprints forward. Everyone starts just spamming the ECM jammers and then the light machine gun magazine into the crowd of people.
Oh my
God. Is that accurate?
Oh no, but listen, man.
They don't have LMGs. They have a double-barrel shotgun. Everyone has Mosconis and a machete.
Yeah, but man, as soon as the attack starts and all their communications down, they're like, "Who are these guys?" As soon as they get attacked.
Are they ex-military? No, current military. Shit.
Are they ex-Canadian?
I can't find the fucking drawbacks.
Drawbacks?
The rope broke before the guard did. Slack.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I think we should take incompetent leadership.
So can I
That
just
explains the servo
I
skull.
can't do my bullet point, Bill, because I can't fucking find it in the core book. The drawbacks is so gay.
I think
It's toward the front, I think. Actually, let me double check.
Do you know the page
I've-
Do you know
I've
the
got a
page
recap
number? Could
on
you just get
1v4
it for
chan
me
of
so I
the
can
things.
get it?
Can I just read it?
Just wait
the
on it.
recaps?
Just wait.
One moment.
Wait.
Aww.
Okay, let's see. Down to killer, close one drill, finishing touches. I think that drawbacks might have been. No, I'm sure drawbacks were
I
a
thought they
core
were.
rulebook thing.
Yeah, maybe they are only literally a fucking expansion thing.
No, I'm sure they weren't.
Mm.
Unless they were part of training doctrine and secret infantry. Provisioned, got to carefree weapons. Finishing touches, no.
No, because I do remember
apparent-
reading it in the core book at somewhere.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Okay.
this?
I'll look in the index. Easy way to do it.
Yeah.
It'd be under drawbacks, regimental drawbacks. It's not in the drawbacks, so regimental drawbacks, regiment type, regiment sheet, regiment founding. We're in 23. Regiment founding.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Riveting
it's just-
stuff.
I kind of have to do this because it's been tradition. So
Has to be done. Apparently, it was not in the first book.
okay, well I'll just
Weird.
read the drawbacks for the fucking expansions then, I guess. Okay.
Alright,
We've-
jump them on.
We have Cloud of Suspicion, Condemned, Cult of Chivalry, Dishonored, Doomed, Honor Bound.
Do not never take doomed.
No. Incompetent Leadership, Lost Homeworld, Mistrusted, Poorly Provisioned, Regimental Rivalry, Scarred by Loss, The Few. Okay, and I'm going to tell you the ones that we can take, because half of these we can't take. Condemned, Doomed, but we're not taking Doomed. incompetent leadership, lost homeworld, and the few. Those are the only ones we can take currently.
There's also.
Dude, okay, I got this. I got this.
Incompetent leadership.
No, can I?
I
There's
fucking got.
also.
Go ahead.
There's also 2 extras that I have on 1d4 primitive and traitors.
Yeah, those are actually on there. Primitive is you can't really keep weapons going that aren't like slug throwers at best, and traitors are you literally just play it as traitor legion.
Okay.
I would suggest against traitor legion.
Okay, get it over with. Okay. Lost homeworld, right? And we are from the planet Europa, that was overrun after immigration from a neighboring system. And we boarded the battle barge, the white flag.
Oh no.
The white devil.
Muslims.
Okay, let's have a gander at what that actually entails.
Big on Thoth.
Survivor's guilt? Oh no!
Yikes! Okay. Well, somewhere, yeah, Survivor's Guild.
We get talents hatred. We get to pick somebody to hate.
What?
Yes. We
What?
pick a group to hate.
Okay, Survivor's Guild is everyone gains 2d10 insanity.
Oh, that's good.
There we go. Boy, there we go.
And Lost Survivors, basically, we don't get additional people properly. Each time a squad from the regiment requests replacement members, such as comrades, I roll a 1d10 instead of having the recruits come up for the original core of the regiment. On the results of 3 or 4, the recruits come from the original survivor of the regiment, members of the squads within the regiment who also lost members. On a 5 to 10, they come from a different regiment.
Okay, are you actually saying that we are literally making Ancestry.com tests?
On a 1 to 2, the squad does not get any new soldiers at all.
Sounds very fitting. I like it.
I don't
So
know
on
about that.
a 1 to 2, like, nah, there are no reinforcements coming.
There is not one person in this group that would have fucking survivor's guilt.
No.
Yeah.
Fair
Man's
enough.
got a point.
Well, survivor's guilt isn't necessarily actual survivor's guilt. It's derangement as a result of the events.
It's white privilege.
I mean, wasn't it like
I
a
have found
bunch of
heresy
planets around us?
Sector General.
And
What's
if you
the, like,
choose, if you choose Lost Homeworld, I'm going to require that you name an actual Xenos race, who will then be retrofitted into being Muslims.
The soy stealers. The soy
Muslim
stealers.
My Little Ponies.
No, the soy boys. The soy stealers.
Be warned, people. I am about to get very loud very quickly. Turn your.
Someone mute him! Someone mute him!
Feeling it.
Someone mute him!
Do not.
I've lowered the
Alright,
volume.
in all the races, which race is the most brown?
So
Feeling it.
There was the one that Kitten was talking about, and
The salamanders?
eh,
No, they're
yeah.
literally black.
The Tau.
no,
The
You could
Tau.
use them.
The Tau.
No, the salamanders are. Soy Steelers is probably your best bet.
Muslim Tau.
The Tau.
Is it?
Tau are very collectivist.
Is it?
No.
It depends who you blame.
Okay, here's my suggestion, right? The Salamander chapter got in some real big shit, and our planet allowed them to recuperate on our planet. But slowly but steadily, property prices started dropping, and people started just fleeing the planet because
they're black
different
people.
culture.
No. Salamanders are the best.
Salamanders destroy planet completely by accident.
Alright, no, I've got it. Traitor Legion of the fucking salamanders, and they're called the Halalamanders.
Salamanders.
No,
I'm thinking
Got a good point. Salamander Traitor Legion, the Harlem Globetrotters.
No, here's my idea. Here's my idea. The Soyonids, a group of collectivist, hive-minded, all-male alien race that have massive soylent grins and want to rape us.
So the Elder.
But here's the problem. Gene Stealer cults are led by a patriarch.
True. But I did say it was all male, didn't I?
And I want an enemy that actually is like formidable.
It's a man-led
Soy stealers.
patriarch.
You
The
don't get
manlet.
more formidable.
It's
than
a man.
Traitor Legion.
Well, if you want to go back,
The
I
only
don't
way
have to
would
fight
be
the
scared-
Lollipop Guild.
The only way I would be scared of a soy creature is if I got between him and his Nintendo Switch.
Totally like my destiny.
What do you think our tablets are?
Can I
I
add something?
vote. What?
Just there is a fine line between lore friendly and fun. Lost Homeworld is kinda harsh.
Doomed is just not how I'm not doing Doomed because Doomed is literally everything
No,
is shit
I'm
forever.
Yeah.
Doomed
But
is
Lost Homeworld is doable, but it
I'm
will
gonna-
come with some baggage, and it kind of ruins it. It will kind of impede the Space Cajuns aesthetic.
I think this
Unless we used to be we used to be on Junker 1 through 4, and we just all got dumped on 5.
a
Not as much as you might think, Bill.
A strong contender,
Because-
which I think we should read, is Incompetent Leadership. That could be the other one that people will like, I think.
Yeah.
So we were, that's 5.
Does that mean me or above us?
Hold on, what
Okay.
if we were 56% French?
Shall I read the description of Incompetent Leadership? Just
Go for it, Stu.
Okay.
Take it away.
Incompetent Leadership. This regiment is a disaster from the top down, affecting the regiment's morale and causing an excess of grief and frustration among the enlisted men. Incompetent leadership could take the form of ignorant and inexperienced officers, general officers more interested in their own personal political goals, indolent, permissive, or particularly savage squad leaders, thieving logistics officers, or any combination thereof, no matter its root cause, or causes, as is often the case. The end result is always the same. Loss of efficiency and combat effectiveness, muddled orders, poor communication, higher than usual casualties, and even mutiny and desertion. There you go.
Sounds appropriate.
Which would explain why there's so many commissars.
Yeah. It's why I've
Three more
ended up
commissars are the
here.
problem.
I fucking got assigned to this shithole.
Okay, the debuff is called Order of Fools.
Oh, yeah.
What is
Basically,
it, Bill?
yeah, we can't command for shit.
Yeah, -10 penalty to command tests made during combat. Further, members of the regiment must make a routine +20 command or intimidate check as part of comrade order that does not require a command test. If the character fails the test, the comrade refuses the order and due to a learned distrust for authority or fouls it up. Finally, the foolishness of this regiment's leaders should have a notable effect on the lives of the player characters.
I don't think we should do that. I think that's going to make things really difficult.
That is basically, oh, you requisitioned like drop shoots. We accidentally sent you backpacks.
Bear in mind as well, we also already picked fucking Frontier World, so we're already hard to command as it is. So I think we're just going to gimp ourselves so bad.
It'll be amazing.
Yeah.
We can't listen to any commands.
I want it to be that we lost it, our world to Islam.
Yeah, it's probably more fun.
Yeah.
I feel like that joke's too easy though. And
But Bill,
general
I did-
disdain for authority is.
I would like to bring up something to you, Bill.
Okay.
The Cajun people did lose her homeworld, technically. We got driven out of Nova Scotia by the Europeans. The fucking English kicked us out, drove our ass down to Louisiana. Then they tried to do it
Scottish as
again, and we loaded up guns and said, "Fuck you."
I feel like you dodged a bullet with Nova Scotia. I've seen what that place is like lately.
But I'm just saying, as far as the Cajun chicanery goes, it does fit canon. You just have to find the 40K equivalent of Europeans.
Okay, Toothless has just said we lost our homeworld to the Black Legions. Just to make it funny, because in my campaign we also fucked over the Black
The Black Legion.
The Black Legion.
Black Legion.
Black Legion.
Would the Europeans be would the Europeans be people from Ultramar?
Yes.
Possibly.
Yes.
Is it the Eternal Anglo that leads them?
I think we should have the Black Legion, and I mean, but they can all be African Americans.
No. Black.
Are they led by? Are they led?
the English.
Oh, we're gonna have a
Are they
duel
led by
between Nuka and Abaddon, Failbadon rather.
Wait, no, wait. It's a Black Legion led by Blacked Alaska.
Look at Leona Black Legion.
Metal boxes.
The cowards, the fools.
Samus Hydus of Typhoon Prime.
Have you just seen that?
It's alright, tap back in.
Oh, no worries.
Boy.
Oh god,
I think we're a bit indecisive.
we are. I feel like it needs to be another straw poll, and this will be a short one. We can finally then move on to the actual equipment. Okay, how do I change the timer on this fucking thing?
The issue is as well, we need to decide on the details of Lost World, but to be fair, I think you can figure that one out, Bill, I guess.
Yep.
We lost.
I'll say you will have lost Space Canada to the Space British.
So we either
British
lost
Alien.
the world to space Muslims or space British.
Pretty
What's
close.
the difference? Rogue traders.
What's
can it
the
be that we
difference?
Why can it be that we lost our world to the Britishstan?
To Bradistan.
Talon needed some extra houses, so we got kicked off our planet.
That needs to be it because it's a topical thing. Oh no.
What do you mean Talon undercut us in every single job, and now the cost of living is skyrocketing in direct,
For those
like,
that don't
inverse
know,
correlation to everything else?
Talaran is the Arabic
kicked out of
Guard
Bradford.
regiment in 40k.
We got kicked out of Bradford.
Oh, I see how it is. Talon gets eaten by Tyranids, and suddenly it's our fucking problem.
Ooh, it's a close one. Look at the fucking thing.
So I have a question.
Come on, guys, Lost World. It's
Fire away, Lossie.
We had just elected our leader, and now we are in game saying we reject your leader and substitute our own.
We have taken exactly 5 minutes to decide the person we elected is incompetent and should be kicked out immediately.
Wait, is the person that you elected Jeremy Corbyn?
I wasn't paying attention.
Is the person
Basically,
you
what
elected
happened-
Jeremy Corbyn?
Nuka has been elected to be thrown directly under a bus.
That was the plan all along, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the writing was on the wall on that one.
Basically, anyone. Well, we literally did tell you, Nuka, that what would happen is if anything goes wrong, you get shot directly in the head.
No, well, no, I'm looking at the fucking poll right now. It's 6 for Lost World and 4 for incompetent leaders.
Oh no, we're going to be a subpar Jurassic Park movie.
But no.
Watch out for the copyright.
I
bots.
wanted incompetence.
Don't worry, there'll be plenty of that to go around.
Dude,
lost
we've
so
got
much
Rick
better
Harrison as
role-playing
our quartermaster. It's going to be pretty incompetent stuff.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
let's be honest. No matter how this vote turns out, we're still getting incompetence.
In
From
some
every
form, yeah.
side.
What if we lost our home world because we didn't have a license to colonize?
Oh,
Oh, mate, you got
It's for our colony, mate.
We all got dankulared.
What's funny is that is kind
Oh
that
god,
is kind of
this
what
is
happened.
this isn't space Cajunistan. This is space Australia.
See, the funny thing is that is kind of what happened, because when the English showed up and said, "Hey, this is our land now," we were like, "But we've been spending the
Well, it was
past like
ours.
10 years building it up," and they
Nova
were like,
Scotia
"Yeah,
was
but
ours.
now it's ours." Nova Scotia was French first, and then
It was
England
Scottish
took it.
first. It was Scottish first, and we inherited it.
Okay.
That's why it's called Nova Scotia, because it was a Scottish colony.
Right, and then the French took it.
I don't
And then
remember
they
them
sent,
taking
and then
it.
they sent all of their troublemakers there to colonize it because the place was a piece of crap. Then after we colonized it and built it up, the English showed up and said, "Hey, this is ours. Get the fuck out."
And now Nova Scotia is only useful for making Trailer Park Boys episodes.
To be fair, if anybody deserves fucking New Scotland, it's French. Let's be honest.
So
Bill, I'm pretty sure the untold suffering is worth it for Trailer Park Boys.
when we do
Yeah,
gear,
what it was.
It's 30 points, and this is a separate pool of points, if I remember
Yeah.
rightly. Oh, that's good.
Yep.
then. Nice.
Okay. I feel like we need to do this by feel rather than by anything else
Votes,
because
yeah,
the list is
'cause
too
that'll take
large.
fucking ages, yeah.
Okay. Step one, I feel we need to add a favoured weapon of some description.
Something that would
Relic
also
Longsword.
work in the swamp, I'm
Relic
thinking as
blade.
well. An autocannon would probably be a good choice.
Or a stubber.
Yeah.
What about rapiers, my dude?
This
Yeah,
is
this is-
no.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Booga, booga, where the white room inside.
Oh, jeez. Ooga booga where the white scars at. Oh, this is definitely an image that will. I'm sure this image won't haunt us.
Oh no! Oh, guys, it is the Black Legion. I love that guardsman at the bottom just as well.
I should post it on Twitter and tag the GM.
You better not attack me in this.
No.
Not you. The Games Workshop. GW.
You tagged Matt what? Good shit.
The diversity we need.
Oh no!
G-Dub
Well,
sees this shit. Oh no!
I would remind you they've handed out lifetime bans for way less than this. I hope no one was involved in organised play because you're not anymore.
Okay,
This
Nuka,
is
when
why
I
we
give you
need
the
a
footage, you can
disclaimer, man.
edit that out. Actually, it won't make a fucking difference because oh no, because it's already been
This
tweeted
is why
for
we
fuck's
have a
sake.
disclaimer, goddammit.
Yikes!
Fucking jokes. I don't hate black people, but I love the fucking joke image of them.
Apparently, SWAT has arrived at YouTube HQ. SWAT has arrived.
I was typing in the Twitter this regiment's backstory, but I typed black story. But just
So basically, what are you talking about? You took winning with a weapon, like you're talking about like the sort of thing we have in a flag or whatever.
Well, here's the thing.
No,
I'm gonna have to
trademark
read...
weapon is shit like.
Sorry, Bo.
Go ahead, please, sir.
All right. I'm gonna read off the universal kit that every regiment gets, and then basically we decide on additional equipment that we can spend our points on to start with as well. So, shall I fire that away, guys? Yeah. And read that off.
Fire away, fam.
Okay. Universal standard kit are as follows: 1 uniform, 1 set of poor weather gear, 1 las pistol, main weapon, and 2 charge packs. 1 knife, 1 flak vest, 1 rucksack or sling bag, 1 set of basic tools, 1 mess kit and 1 water canteen, 1 blanket and 1 sleeping bag, 1 rechargeable lamp pack, 1 grooming kit, 1 dog tags, 1 primer instructional handbook, combat sustenance rations, 2 weeks supply. That is it.
Can I just say that only heretics shave?
Oof.
You say that, but then you get something caught in your beard that shouldn't be there.
It's
Yeah,
in
but
the
a real
swamp
man
as well.
just plucks it out.
Have you seen what happens when a Junker 5 dragon gets caught and can't propel itself further, and its secretions catch up with it?
It burns itself away.
No, there's a squeaky pop, and everything within about 10 feet dissolves.
Oh, okay, lovely.
It's like it's basically treat them like hydrogen. If they're moving, it's fine because it's spread out. But if it gets to build up, it becomes a problem.
So signature weapon is something that we would all get, right?
It's easier for us to acquire it, essentially, yes. But basically, right.
Everybody.
Sorry, Mega. I'll clarify this for us. We have our favorite weapon, which is a weapon our regiment really likes using, but we can also change what our standard weapon is. As I said, you said main weapon, las pistol. We can swap that out for something else with our points, basically, and change our regimental kit.
Keep in mind, as you choose your class, you will get given another weapon.
You get given specialist gear as well.
So guys,
I believe Recon got some stuff too. But...
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys,
we'll sort out the details
swords?
later for that.
Melee weapons just sound tempting.
Oh, can I get a relic blade?
Well, I don't know about chain swords, but they could be good.
They will be useful, certainly.
Give me a bloody bolt pistol. That's what I want.
Force blade.
You're higher up, you get more
would be
pistols.
nice.
Oh, there is some cool shit here, Bill. See, I recommend we get microbeads. Everyone should always get microbeads as standard because it's just so much easier for communication. And also, Bill, there's a box of screamers,
headsets.
1 of 6. What the fuck is that? A box of screamers?
Oh, screamers are devices that emit white noise.
Oh, so that goes with our whole fucking electro
Yes.
warfare shit as well.
Well, it's to fuck up people who use like tremor sense style abilities.
So you mean now?
They're
Quick,
noisemakers.
autistic screeching bomb.
They just emit noise. They're noisemakers.
So basically, we just record Nige and put him in little beads and throw it.
It's the jerk bomb.
So, Bill, you'll probably want to just mandate some of this shit because there's like
Okay,
respirators.
a stummer
and
is the opposite. A stummer just reduces all noise within a certain radius.
Yeah, I think
Ooh,
you
that's
might.
nice too for stealth. Ooh.
You may have to.
Okay,
mandate
let's.
this.
I'll run down the list.
Yeah.
Improve a single item of standard kit from common craftsmanship to good. Improve a item of standard kit from common craftsmanship to best. Replace las pistol with a las carbine. Replace the las carbine with an M36 las gun. Add an additional knife. Add a las pistol and 2 charge packs as a sidearm. Add an auto pistol and 2 mags as a sidearm. Add a stub automatic and 2 clips as a sidearm. Add a stub revolver and 12 bullets as a sidearm. Add an additional frag grenade to standard kit. Add additional smoke or crack grenade to standard kit. Replace an M36 las gun or las carbine with a combat shotgun and 4 tubes. Add a chrono to standard kit, which is a timepiece. Add a clip/drop harness to standard kit. Add an additional uniform for field use to standard kit. Add an additional uniform for dress or parade use to standard kit. Add filtration plugs to standard kit. Add a Munitorum manual to standard kit. Add a photo visor or photo contacts to standard kit, that's basically goggles. Add prey sense goggles to standard kit, which is night vision goggles with thermal. Add purity seals to standard kit, but that requires you to be a penitent regiment, so no. Add a respirator or gas mask to kit. Add a survival suit to kit. Add 1 dose of detox. Add a single advanced med kit to standard kit. Add 2 weeks worth of additional ration packs to standard kit. Add 1 dose of slort to standard kit. Add 1 dose of Frenzon to standard kit. Add 1 dose of stim and an injector to standard kit. Add a single Auspex or scanner to squad standard kit. Add a grapnel launcher to standard kit. Add magnoculars to standard kit, doesn't matter, we have those already. Microbead to standard kit. A PIX recorder, which is a camera, to standard kit. Screamers, stummers, each a box of 6. Sorry, no, the screamers are a box of 6, the stummer is 1. Add a targeter to standard kit. And then there's a list of add an item of differing qualities, all the way up to very rare. And then add 1 favored basic weapon and add 1 favored heavy weapon. You can only choose 1.
Ooh,
I'm
this is
leaning
some
for
selections.
Yeah.
What kind of?
What's the
What
cost?
are we? What are we? Are we the
varies.
Astra Militarum or whatever?
Yes, we're Astra Militarum.
What have I missed? Sorry, I was away for a bit.
The entire listings of the standard kit additional choices.
Some of this overlaps with shit we've already picked, and like, I believe the Auspex scanner we already have.
What's
because of
what's
Electro
the
Warfare.
equipment picks for officers? What about officers?
Officers, because officers are NPCs, essentially, you get your own kit.
Ah,
Your
okay.
high-ranking
Are we going to do that in a bit?
How much would it? Sorry, how much would it cost to? Go ahead, Bill.
NPC characters are assumed to have whatever kit they need.
Hmm.
You're not in a combat situation, so therefore, what weapons you have is a hilarious innocuity.
Bill, how many points is it to bring our kit up to best?
A single item is 10 points out of 30.
Ooh.
Lord.
But best quality item is like a plus 20 to every role involving it.
You can get a chainsaw.
I'm leaning for the box of screamers.
Well, the chainsword was kind of a joke thing I was just putting out because I'm
You'd
sure
be
everybody
surprised.
asked for a chainsword.
Chainswords can be used to clear bracken.
You can also get like
And
chain
trees.
blades and chain daggers and shit like that as well.
Spears.
Yeah. So
How
they're
much would it
fairly
cost?
common, surprisingly.
Shotguns.
Shotgun's a good choice, probably. There's an option to upgrade las carbines to shotguns.
How much would it be to get us a chainsword for our kit?
A A chainsword is. Let's check the armory section. I believe it's not.
It's either average or scarce, I think.
I think it's scarce. I want to say it's scarce.
That's 10 points. It's not even that expensive, really.
Yeah.
Also, is there a version of power armor that's aquatic?
All power armor is aquatic by default, but it's a near unique item, which is above your pay grade. Yeah, you get up to very rare. A chainsword is average.
Wow, that is really good.
Really?
Well, yeah, you got to remember that. Yeah, 8 points. And if a very rare version would be the Eviscerator, which is a two-handed chainsword used to kill tanks.
How about the shotgun?
What's that?
How about the shotgun?
Oh, shotguns. There's a specific entry for it.
Yeah, I'd like a
but,
chainsaw.
but there's like 3 different shotguns. The combat shotgun is the one they list, which is the version that has like burst fire, whereas the regular shotgun is a pump action shotgun is average. In fact, all of them are, but the combat shotgun, which is scarce. Weirdly, a Ripper gun is common.
Ripper gun?
That's the big Ogren full auto shotgun,
Oh, fun.
which incidentally will be the main weapon of one of your squad leaders, so to speak.
I thought we were all Ogren.
No, none of you are Ogren as far as I know, except possibly one of you. But yeah, there is one member of the NPC crew who is literally just a joke about Ripper Owens related to this weapon, which is just a dude who uses a Ripper shotgun despite being human.
So what's the game here? Do we want something for the signature weapon thing? Do we want something common or do we want something scarce? What's
Basically, what it does is it allows you to choose that weapon as part of your kit.
So what we're looking for is
some
something
box of
effective.
screamers. That thing
We should replace our last weapons with auto weapons.
See, I'm thinking a stub revolver just because it's pretty cheap and stuff, and we could put some fun rounds in a revolver as well. And revolvers are swag as fuck, so.
I will say that because las weapons are considered strictly better than auto weapons, I believe. Actually, double check the prices.
Not always. Auto guns have some advantages, like full auto fire and shit like that.
Oh, apparently auto pistols are considered more expensive.
Yeah.
What? Interesting.
Yeah.
Because they can field different ammo types.
They're more of a side grade, honestly.
Yeah, I will allow Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Everyone gets a free upgrade to auto weapons, because that's all that's available. With the exception of las locks.
So we get any kind of sidearm of our choice, yeah?
Yes, either revolver or
automatic
auto pistol.
or auto pistol.
You can. Let's put it this way: it is common for like sergeants and such to carry around what essentially is an MP5.
Okay.
It's light, it's unobtrusive, and they can just wield it one-handed if they want to. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to go for a pesh.
So, guys, I'm thinking like we go for some, like we should each get something that's like good for long range, good for mid range, and then good for close combat.
I've already put down the chain swords for now because I think that's just that's a steal at 8 points. Chain swords are so good in this game. They have a rule where you roll 2 dice and pick the highest for damage. It's fantastic.
I'm definitely getting a chainsaw as an officer.
All right,
obviously.
See.
Well, basically, all of us are going to get chain swords now.
This is like regiment-wide equipment. It's just standard issue. We're deciding what standard issue we have.
Which is going to be absolutely terrifying, like when we come out of the swamp all armed with fucking chain swords heading towards the enemy.
Looking like Shrek.
Hey,
pretty much, yeah.
Two
Welcome
things.
back.
A, whether time this, and B, time to kill heretic hiding in the Eye of Terror. Destroy. Fuck. Song text up, but you know what? I'm actually kind of high right now, so.
Same.
Hooray!
Not surprised.
It's
I'm
getting
back.
uploaded later, by the way.
Nook is high, Bill. I mean, layman's high. What?
I mean, Naka's
Oh,
kind
high.
of too.
So
We're
my,
all
my, my point was with the signature thing: is it better off to get something that's a bit harder, a bit harder than normal? I mean, if it's something common that we could just get anyway, then fucking, is it no better to get something a bit harder?
Well, here's the other question with that: how hard would it be to maintain it?
What weapon are you on about?
The rarer something is, like Nuck is saying, like, should we go? He's proposing, should we go for something really hard to get because it's really hard to get, so we won't be able to get it in game, as opposed to something average.
Keep in mind, certain weapons have expensive ammo.
Yeah, bolters are probably the next step up from auto guns, but they're very expensive ammunition-wise. That's the issue.
Yeah. Furthermore,
be...
no, shotgun ammo is quite plentiful, I believe.
Hey,
as are most anything that uses solid slugs is very common to get. The exception of anything that's a siege weapon.
Is there something like a sort of sacred shotgun, like like a reliquary shotgun used by fucking Sam Hyde in the Battle of South Africa?
We can get combat shotguns. I don't think they're that rare either, Bill. If
they're scarce.
Yeah, we could do that. Maybe just get combat shotguns.
Why are they scarce, you may ask? Because they have 3-shot burst.
But I do like the idea of taking an item that is like sacred to a certain group of people and equipping an entire regiment of just bumfuck Cajuns from nowheres with them.
Everybody is equipped as a signature weapon, the fucking mace of Molag Bal.
Oh, that instead
G'day, cunt.
Dude, instead of chain swords, we just
shock mauls.
We use the rules for chain swords, but it's just mace of Molag Bal.
No, there's a chain mace.
Oh, good. Is there?
No, so
what?
What did I miss? What's happening right now?
We're getting a chain mate. Everyone's getting a mace of Molag Bal as their main weapon.
No.
Okay, I must stress it won't be an actual mace of Molag Bal, as that would be a demon weapon and completely heretical.
Heresy, of course.
Heresy.
Good.
Heresy. Shoot Bill.
And Layman, what you missed was we're currently spending 30 points total. About a bunch of stuff to increase our starting equipment.
It's a chain flail? I feel like it's a chain flail.
Is it a chain blade?
No, basically, we're
there are a bunch of dumb weapons.
Basically, the signature weapons.
But we're a bunch of dumb
get,
people.
So I'm saying, like, should we? Why if we get a bonus to getting this weapon, shouldn't we go for something a bit harder to get than the regular shit?
Your ideal is going for something that has inexpensive ammo, but is expensive itself. So low upkeep, high price.
What about sniper rifles? What are they like, Bill?
Shotguns.
Pardon?
Sniper rifles, as in ones that fire bullets, solid rounds.
Oh, sniper rifles are actually fairly common, I believe.
Yeah. Just we're all marksmen, long-range rifles.
How hard is shotgun upkeep?
Pretty easy.
Shotgun upkeep is non-existent, basically. You just need to
if the ammo's cheap and the upkeep is cheap, then but shotguns themselves are scarce. That sounds like the perfect thing.
Yeah,
combat shotguns are the pump guns are common as muck.
Yeah, the issue I do have with shotguns is it limits our utility. They're powerful as fuck, but they've just got no range. Well, they do have range, but it's not as nice as being able to pick people off at a distance, which could be handy.
Yeah, we need a rifle that's pretty good.
Yeah,
when you can just run at the enemy.
Can't we just make it like proper soldiers and have like one sharpshooter in the team?
Well, yeah, Lozzie, I think, wants to be the sharpshooter by the sounds of it. So,
what's the best sniper?
Yeah, our individual classes will each have their own, but this is stuff that's going to be gear wide for everybody.
Yeah, fair enough. Then we'll just all fucking grab.
The best sniper rifle, for the record, is a weapon that is almost unique to our ratlings. It's called. What was it called? Damn, what's the damn thing? It's called the long shot. It's a heavy. It's an extremely rare, so outside what you can get.
Is it your gun?
Heavy sniper rifle.
Bill?
No, that would be literally an autocannon with a scope.
Let's focus less on what's rare and focus more on what's powerful. Chain swords are average and they're really powerful, right?
Yeah, they let's put this way. They do about as much damage as a regular sword. They're balanced. They have better blocking than most, and they get to roll damage twice and take the best result.
Mm-hmm.
So spending 8 points on this is not bad, and we still have 22 points to spend on other stuff.
Let's put it this way: if you wanted to spend 18 points, you'd get a best quality chainsword. So everyone would have these immaculately master crafted chainswords.
Yeah, fucking do that. Fucking that sounds good, and then everybody
just keep in mind
whatever gun they want.
If you're going to be on the back of a fucking chimera, waving chainswords at fuckers on the coast,
Okay.
Grab me closer. I wish to hit him with my sword.
That is my playstyle.
What I'm thinking is I actually agree with Nuka's thing with the shotguns now that we've established that stuff about the specialist gear. And also, we need to think about armor. I highly recommend we all get full flak armor because it's very good despite what the tabletop says in this game.
Let's stay away from the best quality for now and just take the basics until we know everything we're getting, and then if we have the points left,
flak armor is like
add
full
best
suit.
quality.
Strictly out of interest speaking, what's the best armor?
Like power armor or carapace, that's a little bit easier to get.
The best is power armor. Carapace is the best you're likely to get. I got power armor once, and it was through pure fluke and a lot of Ferengi level wheeling and dealing.
Laws of acquisition, my friends.
Yep, never pay more than you have to. That was the best melter gun I ever spent.
How about this? Let's do an advanced autogun of some kind, a flak armor and a chainsword, a standard issue, and then
How much are the white noise grenades?
White noise grenades are like, I believe, 6 or 8 points for a box of them. Sorry, 10 points for a box of 6.
Well, the problem with the noise grenades is once you've used all 6, they're gone.
So, no, I believe screamers are reusable.
Oh, good.
Have we decided on anything yet?
You could purchase a power weapon.
How much is a flamer?
Big on Thoth.
Yes, no flamers.
No flamers. What else? Okay, you could have a power flail.
Hey Bill,
is that just for ballast real?
Could you give me a little bit of an update? I went to make a cup of tea.
We've been just
arguing over what weapon to get.
We're just wanking over what weapons we can have.
We still haven't decided.
There is so much choice to in this book.
There is an idea of flak armor, chainsword, and shotgun. I think.
Yeah, I'm actually leaning towards shotgun now.
I don't know.
I would,
shotgun.
If you wanted to go good all rounder, you'd want to go with something like the equivalent of like a triplex last rifle.
Yeah, we need something that can go long range, short range.
And it isn't. If you want to go into the swamps, you want to not take las weapons. But if you're not going into the swamps, you can use las weapons like a triple X. The triple X las rifle does full auto, burst, and sniping. It's the best all rounder. That's why the Fusiliers get it.
Fuck off, you fucking whiny Angloid. We're getting the shotguns.
Luxembourgian banker.
What are the costs of the combat shotguns, which were the scarce version of the shotguns, right?
They are scarce, yes, combat shotguns.
What would be their cost?
What's their point cost?
Scarce, let's have a look. Scarce item is 10, so that'd be 18 points, and we would have...
there's a specific upgrade for shotguns, though.
What is that?
It upgrades las guns to shotguns. It is 10, but you get 4 magazines of ammo for free. But it requires line infantry, light infantry, siege infantry, or drop infantry.
One thing I will make, guys, as well as a point, if we want to go full utilitarian, auto guns can be are good all-rounders because they have a good range, average damage, good clip size, good fire rate.
And you know what's the most important thing about them?
What?
They can be suppressed.
And also they can be modified to fuck. There are a lot of attachment
Silencers are plentiful.
Yep.
We can actually do some stealth, even though a particular squad probably won't do much of that.
And there are rules for making specific variants of weapons in order to fill certain roles.
Hey, is there something like the opposite of a silencer? Can I put a loudener on my shotguns?
You got your silencer, your loudener, and this one's for shooting down police helicopters. I don't need that.
What I'm going for, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there is. It's just, I believe there's actually a downgrade that makes it louder. Or you can just use explosive ammo.
Well, so
no, that's just a bolt gun you're describing.
Well,
buy a megaphone.
You said that we could get any kind of bolter, at least average. I mean, auto weapon for free. Any
This is
shotgun?
more sidearms, I think he said. Though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
You upgrade. You can anything that would give you a las gun, you can switch to an auto gun.
Okay.
Anything gives you a las pistol, you get an auto pistol. Specifically, a
Yeah, our standard regimental kit is like fucking las pistol, but so you can just swap that to an auto pistol, revolver, or whatever, basically.
Okay.
Our
Well, we
group
don't have
number
to.
sheet, so.
But what I'm basically thinking of the common consensus of the group is that we use these points to basically do something to build up defense, long range, and short range combat for everybody. And then whenever we come down for each individual characters, we can do our specialization.
Right. Okay. A good. So not a sniper rifle. What would be a good like long range?
Here's
automatic?
the thing: scopes are things like. Sorry, Layman. Sorry, you go on.
No, I was just making a joke. Like, what's a good sniper rifle? A plasma cannon. So.
Might as well get a railgun.
Wait, guys, guess what? Update on the shooting. It may be a white female wearing a dark top and headscarf.
Oof.
So,
no, it's all a big misunderstanding. Linda Sarsoul had an appointment.
No, it's Sam hiding a wig. He's done this before.
As I mentioned with the...
It's his sister, Samantha Hyde.
Bill, the planet's getting invaded.
Is that a fucking whale? Is that a fucking whale lord?
Yeah, it's a star whale.
It's a space whale.
Huh? What do you know?
That's actually a thing in 40k.
Here it is.
Oh yeah.
And in Pathfinder has them called ohms.
You should keep that image though for it's lore friendly. There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, auto
Remember when
guns.
Dubsky wanted it?
Auto guns can have scopes on them if we want range and other cool shit. So.
True enough.
Auto
Auto guns already have a 100-meter range.
But
Yeah,
we
they have
can
better
make
range
that
than
better.
hotshot las guns.
But if
Do
we need
a
rules
long
on that, we
range
can do it.
option? We have one.
The autogun will fulfill all roles essentially, and you can always switch. Because you are a fairly tech-heavy crew, you will have an agency on crew, and because autoguns are, in essence, they're so basic that most people can have a good idea of how they work. You could, and keep in mind, las guns. No, not many people know how they work, but you can take them apart. You can field strip them. There's nothing stopping you fixing a new barrel to an autogun, like a short barrel, a long barrel, to suit the situation. So if you wanted to fit the accuracy barrel, you could. If you wanted to fit the spray and pray barrel, you could.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like something like a sort of a sniper shotgun?
Give layman
question, actually.
shotguns.
What is the longest range shotgun?
Rich in the Matrix.
None of them. They're all 30 meters limits.
Okay. Well, I vote for, since it seems that we would have a 100-meter range anyway, which is more than enough in most cases, just standard autoguns. Wouldn't it be better to just focus on short range with what we have? Short range and defense?
Yes, and also comms warfare.
We do.
You already have more comms. You could upgrade all your comms warfare suite to best quality. As a lot.
Can we upgrade the autoguns to best?
It's,
you could easily.
I might just, sorry to metagame a bit like a faggot, but it sounds cool, but weapon quality does not help ranged weapons as much as it does melee weapons. All it does means they never jam, which isn't as cool as it sounds, because jamming is quite rare. There's plenty of things
especially with reliable weapons.
There are plenty of things that negate jamming, like technical knock, reliable, and lots of other cool stuff like that. So. And all
if you have a tech seer, then forget about
Oh
it.
yeah, they can pour oil on it and it's fixed instantly as well.
Yeah. It's expensive oil though, so don't use it too much. What you could look into is, because you have a suite of Vox gear, look into mortars.
Ooh.
Ooh. Can I get a melee?
Yes.
Can I get a melee?
Wouldn't that just be a chainsaw that has explosives strapped to it?
No, it's just a grenade launcher. It's a grenade launcher full of beehive rounds.
Jesus.
And I'm not talking like that bullshit like, oh, it's a grenade full of 22s. I mean like the one that's just a 40mm flechette shotgun round.
But hey, so how would a mortar exactly work? Like, is it off screen, or do you have to deploy it in a team?
There's rules for it.
There's specific rules for having a group of comrades set up the mortar and fire it, or you can have what's called a Vox operated weaponry, where you operate it via the Vox system.
Which
so you literally call it in and it.
Shall we get mortar shells then?
So here's the thing. I really like the idea of having like a team of bumfuck rednecks just having a potato cannon and shooting just randomly into the forest. I like the idea of it. I really do.
Okay, I like the idea of mortars. How much would that be?
We stole this for some Irishmen.
I think that one's going to be tricky, Bill, now that I think about it, actually.
Mortars.
To add mortars to it, yeah.
Wouldn't it just be
Because they're a
calling
heavy
it a
weapon,
mortar
I
strike?
believe.
Yeah, well, yeah, you just strap it to the back of the Chimera on like a raft.
Yeah, nice.
The swamp is like the consistency of porridge oats. It's pretty like if you lay something across it on a wide area, nothing moves.
The issue is, for me anyway, is just we're going to have no points left for a main arm or armor if we get mortars.
True. No, what you're saying, you're saying we shouldn't invest in an Akatran automatic mortar?
Yeah, I kind of am saying that.
That thing that mag dumps the entire region.
The thing
with
is, we have a
explosives.
Vox specialist, so we can just fucking call in RT like they did in Vietnam in Tour of War or whatever. Tour of Duties, I'd have been.
But
yeah, Tour
just
the
call
shit.
in the RT. Like the sergeant says, just let the RT do all the work. We'll just do that.
Yeah, they'll do the heavy lifting.
So it's the choice between.
703.
So it's the choice between short range specialization with the sword, the flak armor, and the combat shotgun, or is it mortars?
Kind
Well,
of.
we're saying short range. What is the actual range of the shotgun?
30
meters.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's
it's like
it's
that's
technically
the
considered short range combat.
30 meters, like the distance that you. 30 meters is what I'd call like the extremity of city combat.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm kind of.
If you were working for the Skitari and going like door to door doing like business in the fucking hives, yeah.
And to be fair, we are jungle fires,
I'll do
swamp
that.
fires. Essentially, shotguns are pretty beastie for that kind of work.
The only difference being is that the swamp does have areas where it's less built up.
Should we vote
But
on
there are
auto gun or shotgun? Do you think? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to drag this out too much.
The main problem with this sort of a jack of all trades thing is that it's kind of boring. It's gonna get you into situations where it's just like, oh, we're gonna sit here for like 50 minutes and just shoot into the air. It's fucking boring. I think that the shotgun kind of forces you to move around and see how the game works, and just makes things far more fun, I guess.
I will say that the shotgun has a wider variety of ammo types. It has
That's true.
It has like
Dragon
flash
rounds.
grenade. It has Dragon's Breath. It has flash grenade rounds. It has some. It has ones that just spew toxins everywhere.
Also,
right? I have a real question. Can you dual wield combat shotguns?
Yes.
I want shotguns.
Okay, this is the thing. I'm gonna just to move this on a bit because I've been kind of holding this up a little bit, to be honest. I'm gonna agree with.
Weapon.
I'm gonna agree with Layman's cool of rule and vote combat shotguns because he's right. It would make the game a lot more fun and interesting instead of autoguns. Anyone else have any ejectums combat shotguns?
Go for it.
Well, I'm trying to be a sniper, so I wouldn't have any use for it. But
You'll get it for free, Lozzie.
Yeah, whenever we pick our classes, we get new gear. You can give yours to Layman, so Layman can do a wield.
There we go. There we fucking go.
Black suit, chainsword, shotgun.
So shotgun's
pistol
8
as well.
points, I believe, as well, Bill, because it's average quality.
We'll need a sidearm and a knife.
We've got.
Well, you get the,
we get
you,
those
get you get the auto pistol for free.
Oh, that's alright then. What about the knife?
Can
That's free.
Can we get fucking trench clubs?
You can get there is a specific stat block for using a trench shovel.
I wondered.
So
Use
how many
the same
points
s-
does this leave us
use-
with?
Like 14, I think.
It's
What
so,
did we
it's
decide
so
So flak suit, chainsword, and the shotgun.
Okay.
How much is the flak suit, the guard flak armor, the full body armor? That affects all locations, the good shit, basically. No, so you scoff, but flak armor is good in this game. It is one of the best armors you can get. Most
And
armor
so many
is
people
piss
just
poor
start.
in this game.
You gotta remember, there's a setting which a single Chaos Space Marine is a big deal.
Yeah, like
So,
a
okay,
flak gun.
flak suit. All the locations is scarce.
I think we've got enough points for that though.
So flak.
A full suit of Stormtrooper Carapace armor is very rare.
Oof. Can we afford that?
Good question.
We have 34.
We turn into a fucking Stormtrooper regiment by mistake.
Stormtrooper Cajun stealthing with communication warfare with shotguns. That is badass. Oh man, we have glowing helms and shit, and we just come out of the mist.
My god, it's literally the alt-right. It's literally the alt-right.
it's literally fucking alt-right death squads.
the Thoth Patrol.
Can I just say something? Sergeant, we have received intel that the enemy is specialized in communication warfare. Alright, boys, let's take the fight to them. 30 minutes later, why the hell do they have all shotguns?
Who are these guys?
Shotguns.
Sir, we tried to communicate with them, but all the shotgun fire has rendered us all deaf.
Oh, no,
So, Bill,
What?
hey Bill, does that mean we're the Thoth Patrol?
No. Because as I've stated 100 times before, it's pronounced Tehuti.
It's
Yeah,
not
but
the
you know.
Patrol, it's the
We are
Thoth
still
Patrol.
the 1488th Regiment.
Cybernetic warfare, like cyber warfare suite. We are hackers on. We could literally be hackers on steroids.
Guys, we can't afford the Stormtrooper Carapace. No. It's 20
Damn, how many
points.
points are we off by?
It's
How
20
many
points. So we're
Can we
actually.
afford the light version? There is a light version after all.
What's the light version?
The light version is just rare.
Oh shit, we could get that, I think.
Oh.
50. No, wait. How many points have we got left?
Come on, baby.
We've got 16 points we've spent, so that leaves us with 14 points, correct? Oh, we're 1 point over. Fuck's sake.
Oh,
Okay.
leadership. I demand we get another drawback.
Yeah,
I think there is a way of
it's
increasing the
drawback
points.
time, boys.
Yeah,
There
well,
are
if you have points left over after you make your regiment, each point left over becomes 2 points on this chart.
Is this our regimental theme?
We've got no points left, so yeah, we can't do it. We'll have to just go for the flak armor.
Let's get a drawback. Let's get a fucking small drawback.
All it boils down to the difference between flak armor and light carapace is that it weighs 4 pounds more, and gives 1 extra armor.
It's not really worth
But
it.
it
in the long
looks
term.
cool.
I know.
We can make our we can make our armor look cool. We can jerry rig some shit, but
Well, how
you do
about
not-
this?
As a guy who's lived in the swamp, you do not want to be running around with heavy shit.
Yeah, carapace's gig is it is heavy as shit, whereas flak armor is relatively lightweight, and it's actually buoyant, I believe.
Fine. Flak. Chain.
I mean, if you really want, we can have a suit of feudal plate armor.
No thanks.
Chainmail?
That wouldn't work. We're supposed to be Cajuns.
Let's just get on with it, guys.
Chainmail has... Sorry, the plate armor has better armor than the flak armor.
Excuse me?
But it weighs it weighs nearly 3 times as
Yeah,
much.
but it's primitive,
Ooh.
so basically everything penetrates it, fucking shreds it. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
Primitive armor is basically ignored by everything above, like, auto guns.
So
Fair
okay,
enough.
getting the flak armor, the shotgun, and the sword. Do we have any points left? For
Yes, we have 4 points left.
What
What can we get for 4 points?
Respirators? Oh no, we can't even get respirators. Fuck.
You can get a Minotaur manual.
Oof.
Grenades?
Oh, Rick Harrison's famous book. Get that.
2 additional knives.
Can we get special cyanide bullets forever for the
You can get okay. You
How
can
about
get
cybernetics?
cybernetics?
Can we
you
get
can
the
get. You can a Grox whip. We can possibly get a Grox whip.
Oh no,
What's a Grox whip?
we can add a plentiful, abundant, or ubiquitous items to standard kit.
Oh,
There are
dude,
not
can we
many
get-
plentiful items, sadly.
Can we get like a big wooden cross effigy of the Emperor and burn it wherever we go to announce our presence?
Oh, guys, we can get plentiful, right?
Yeah.
Silencers.
Yes.
Everyone gets a silencer. That leaves 1 point left to spend on
Silence
anything
shotguns.
ubiquitous.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Don't fucking worry about it. They're like soda can size silencers. They
Can I just say, Layman, that was
I
horrific
remind-
what you just said.
Here's the thing: silencers were pretty much invented for shotguns because they were designed to
Wow.
keep them quiet for hunting and so you didn't bother the neighbors. The first first large silencers were developed for shotguns.
So
Can I get a louder though?
Yes, of course you can. It's a fucking trumpet. All you need to do is flare the barrel out of it.
Okay, I want it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
want
So
it
we're getting
forever.
silencers.
We
1
have
point.
we get plentiful of silencers. We are very stealthy with shotguns.
Should we
Which
just
is
get
ironic
booze
for
as a ubiquitous
specialists.
item?
Yeah, does everyone get a bottle of hooch?
Shall I type that
I
bottle
like
of
it.
hooch
I
1
can
point?
supply
Yep.
that. It makes sense.
So
I'll tell you what.
chainsaw.
Did you just say everyone? Did you just say, Bill? Did you just say everyone gets a noose? Because I like the idea.
Everyone gets a,
That's
a
free.
roll of duct tape.
Flex tape.
Everyone gets no flex tape is near unique.
Ooh. Check the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
So we are. So a stealth squad.
Tell you
This
what,
crew. Okay, so we are a Cajun survivalist reconnaissance outfit who specialize in close quarters science weaponry and electrovox warfare. we came from a world that was overrun by space Muslims, so now we've all gone in borderline insane and have traveled to another planet to resettle.
Are we Americans?
I was not expecting
Also,
this.
our commanding officers are all retards.
It's literally the alt-right. It's the fucking alt-right.
Okay, who's
All hail Queen Spencer!
It's more badass than I imagined it would be.
We are the alt-right.
No, but
Cajun
the alt
invasion.
Cajun.
It's like even less autistic, but this is kind of practical in a weird way.
The alt Cajuns are the Creoles.
Oh god, it's just the Creoles.
We're just
We are
fucking
surprisingly good at our job.
Creole Space Marines.
It's going to be fucking hilarious that people are going to be able to smell us before they can see us.
All hail the Emperor. All hail.
Bill?
My
Do you smell
character is-
moonshine? Fred, do you smell moonshine? Oh shit, get down!
Someone just gets their head scooped off by shotgun
Oh
fire.
no, I've just realised we've created Reaper from fucking Overwatch in the swamp.
Repositioning
and all that shit.
I want to be
No, we're literally just Talon, but bootleg.
Nice.
We're Swamp Talon.
I don't think it could have come out any better. Is there anything else left?
No,
Can I be
that's
McCree?
it.
I want to be McCree. It's
McCreole.
noon.
Well,
McCreole.
now-
yes. That's my name. Captain
Colonel
McCreole.
Colonel McCreole.
Colonel McCreole, yes.
And your model is just Colonel Sanders.
Oh no, I don't want Colonel Sanders. No.
Okay. Is that
Louisiana's
about it?
got Popeyes, motherfuckers.
That is about it for the regiment, I believe.
So
It's
I
high
believe
noon.
it.
we're done.
So
We're done.
So there's 1 point left over though. Is
No,
there anything you can do with that?
No,
We spent it
got
on booze.
Yeah.
We spent it
Oh,
on-
okay, cool.
So we have three
So,
firebombs essentially.
Shouldn't we sort of distribute who's gonna do what in the squad? before we head off?
That would be character
Yep.
building, wouldn't it?
We can do that. Okay, we'll just do it as the RP chat is arranged. Just do it in alphabetical order. Mitch,
Yes.
I believe you're going to be a commander, correct?
Yeah, Colonel McCreol.
Colonel McCreol. Okay, we've established that the servo skull is going to be a cup spooky.
It's high noon, heretics.
Yes. Yes.
Layman is going to be what he always is, high as fuck.
Dual wielding shotguns, apparently.
Yep,
No,
there is
okay.
there is a specific upgrade for that. Don't worry.
So wait, am I like a guardsman?
Anything
No,
you
you're
want.
basically commander.
What the fuck am I
You
doing?
are you.
You're commander by virtue of we fucked up the paperwork, and now this bumpkin from the PDF has been upgraded to like staff sergeant.
You're also kind of a mutant because you have a squiggly scar on your head.
I fucking
people
hate all
who-
of you.
The people who notice just don't say anything because they like you.
And
Try
I'm
not to
kind
make-
of scared of you.
We
Plus
assumed
the
it was a
dual
weird
wield shotgun.
cybernetic. Also,
Okay,
there is
okay.
there is a specific like glove called a recall glove, which allows you to wield. It lets you wield a 200 weapon one-handed with no penalties.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
Dual wielding fucking thunder hammers.
Sadly, I don't think Thunderhammers are available in any war.
Dual wielding
Dude,
Bane
just do homebrew.
blades!
Do
That's why
homebrew on
that's why you
fucking
inform
Thunderhammers.
Death Watch rules into it.
Dual
We'll
wielding
hit that.
Bane blades in each hand.
Yeah, they're in that. They're in that definitely.
Well, it's basically
Okay, next
power
up.
fist, isn't it?
What would he have to?
Next
Okay,
up.
I believe the first actual player is Lozzie, who I believe wanted to be a sniper.
Sniper and someone who sneaks over and infiltrates. But then again, snipers do that, so I don't
They
know.
can, yes.
Okay, our options here are weapon specialist or rattling.
Well, weapon.
How do you feel about being short?
Here's the thing: you can
I'm
be.
okay with being short.
Are you short in real life?
I'm 5'6" in real life.
That's the average height for a dude in North America.
No, not for dude. The average height for a dude's like 5'10". Average height for a woman in America is 5'4".
That's really small.
I'm 6'2", so.
Still weirds me out that he's taller than me.
Who is?
Oh,
I'm 420.
Mega Saber is like slightly taller than me. I'm 6 foot.
Wow.
6'2", 280 pounds.
Fucking talloids.
I'm the same weight as you, just short.
Gas the Torloids.
Okay, well, again, this is just, we're not going to be doing like the fun details of character creation, we're just going to be doing like the cliff notes, like your rough outline. So specialist. Your best bet is probably, for a sniper, your best bet is weapon specialist.
Yeah, technically you could be anything because you can just become a sharpshooter when you get 2,500 XP, but weapon specialist is best, I'd say.
So we're doing the characters now.
Yeah, just running down.
Yeah, we're doing one by one.
Okay, you'd get you get the choice of an auto gun, a flamer, a shotgun, or a regimental favored basic weapon.
Yeah, we didn't establish that, but we'll do that later because I can't be bothered now.
I believe in auto gun. I'll say that if you do not have a sniper rifle currently, which you probably will, sniper rifles are fairly cheap, then you'll be given a variant auto gun with a long barrel.
Nice.
Or like a designated marksman rifle.
Sorry about that.
Increase the
Fucking
range
duty
to
calls.
300 something.
Yeah, it's functionally a sniper rifle.
Yeah, we're just finishing up soon, okay, anyway, so no worries.
I know.
Mhm.
No, sorry, I had to go deal with.
No worries.
No, life's life, man.
Okay. Next up is Mega Saber.
Yeah, Misha. All right, none. No, basically, I want to be super stealth, sneak in, slit throats, come back, be like, them guys over there are sleeping.
I'm feeling heavy stormtrooper vibes. Anyone else getting that?
Yeah. Stormtrooper would be cool.
There
is a scout advanced specialization later on.
Yeah.
So either Stormtrooper or
unfortunately,
Operator.
what you guys have been describing thus far have all been advanced specializations you go into later. Sniper and scout.
I'm
But
sorry.
yeah, that's no problem. We just get you set up. It means you get a bit of a more,
We've gotten more
varied skill set.
Yeah.
We have a path.
Yeah. Unless you want to go rattling, which is a midget. It's just basically you remember the Lollipop Guild, but you get a really nice rifle. If I was going to go anything like stealthy, I'd suggest either Weapon Specialist again, or
Operator maybe. The thing with Operator that might be good for Mega Saber is he can drive the fucking vehicle and do some techie stuff on the side. Because I basically spec'd into a stealth guy later on as an Operator, so.
Cool. Now I do want to be that orang.
You've been talking about the shooting. By the way.
No, we haven't talked about the shooting at YouTube
touched
yet.
upon it.
We're not a lot.
The female suspect in the shooting at YouTube. Ours has died at the scene.
Oh, it's a female.
So we finally got our black disabled all female mass shooter progress.
Oh, maybe
The good
now
news
we'll
here.
see.
The good news here is she definitely didn't use an AR-15.
Oh, the good news are never ending.
Is it definitely a whammy?
But did she use the bomb stock?
Was it?
I bet she had a butt stock down there. If you catch my
Well,
drift.
at least now we know where Laura Loomer's got to. Anyway.
MSNBC police confirm NBC News the female suspect in the shooting at YouTube's headquarters has died at the scene.
It was Caroline Wojcicki, wasn't it?
Anyway,
I fucking hope they reveal her identity.
They
Brings
Okay,
a new
next.
meaning to YouTube Red.
now
It's
the
high
other thing,
noon,
Bill, is
YouTube.
I do want to be playing that the orang race or damn, I can't pronounce
You're not playing as the space orangutans who get las cannon rings.
No, the one we were talking about earlier with basically the porta potty strapped to his arms.
An Ogren?
Ogren, thank you. I could not.
You want to play an Ogren?
I want to play an super stealth Ogren. Yeah.
Ogren is its own class. It's
Yeah.
Oh.
They have to be a human.
Well, not necessarily. He can play an Ogre, and he just takes the penalties to agility.
Can I just say something? He can also make a guardsman that come from an Ogrin world that would make him an Ogrin guardsman.
Yeah, but still use the Ogren stat block.
That's fine. I'll be a weapon. Sorry, I'll be the what Stu was suggesting.
Yeah. Also, as an Ogren, you'd have everyone else has 9 wounds plus whatever. A Ogre starts with 25 plus 1d5 wounds.
Mega Saber, what we'll do is when we get to the character creation thing, I'll go over some of the fucking classes with you can start with. We'll figure out what's best. So.
All right. Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. Next up. Nilblade, you're next.
Right. I'm just gonna be. I want to just play Primaris Psyker.
Nice.
Sanctioned Psyker it is. That was nice and simple. Oh, and you get a data slate. You get an extra iPad.
Hey.
Nuka is going to be Nuka. Pact Magic Autist. What will you be bringing to the table this time?
You've seen my name.
What am I? Fucking what class am I? Or whatever. Being a commander or whatever. What am I? Am I just what?
You're an
exactly
NPC. You're in the background. You're doing NPC shit. Doing paperwork mainly.
Can I get a relic blade?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Wait, are we not
You get
telling them
Claymore.
to do things? Are we not voxing them, saying go here, go there?
Yeah. I'm really surprised there's been so few people going Stormtrooper, to be honest.
I know.
Okay, I just want to sit at my desk with a relic blade just sitting up against it.
To be honest, I want to charge the Xeno scum. That's what I want to do.
And that's why you're eternally moored to a fucking desk.
Oh.
You're like one of those British officers who's young, eager, full of piss and vinegar, but everyone's like, no, Slat, you've got to stay at home. You've got, to further the family name and not go off on dangerous stuff.
Yeah, but I've got the same traits as you guys, so I could just run off and.
Oh yeah, you could. That could be some fun antics.
Be like
You
that
just
dude
fucking-
in Starship Troopers who just like I'm bumping myself back down to private.
Yeah,
Be
you just
right
sneak
back.
on the transport when we're leaving and shit.
You mean all of them?
Can I
So as
say
my name
something?
indicates, I want to be the big-headed Psycho Yakub.
Yes. We now have two psychics in the regiment, and one of them is just Yakub.
Okay. Next up would be.
Ritualist.
Is Ritualist gonna participate?
What am I supposed to do?
I have
Do
no
you
clue.
want to participate?
What are you in universe ritualist in this campaign?
A remembrancer.
Oh,
Maybe the guy at the supply depot.
oh, you work
The
with
guy
Rick
that supplied
Harrison.
Field artist.
Yes.
Oh god, he's a correspondent.
The report, or it's on Rick Harrison's
The
fucking
propaganda guy.
dealings.
I work for the Adeptus Administrorum.
Nice.
Administratum.
We don't like your kind.
We like your kind round here, boy.
We don't
Yeah,
like
sod
your
off.
kind round these parts, boy.
Excuse
So
me,
if
sir.
big-headed Psycho
Where's-
Yakub is stepping on too many toes, I'd be willing to play a Ministorum as Richard Spencer.
Oh, do you know who ritualist could be?
No, we're gonna keep Queen Spencer as the planetary governor.
I know who ritualist can be. He can be a rogue trader that's just accompanying the fleet, looking for riches and colonies and shiz.
Oh, I
Are
can be
you
that.
calling him a Jew?
Yep.
Oh no, Space Jew.
Oh,
What's the difference?
He's Ferengi.
Oh god, he is Ferengi.
We need Ferengi. You want the
Yes.
Ferengi on your side.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
They're gonna rip you off, but they're gonna rip you off less than everyone else.
Yes.
Never pay more for a Ferengi than you have to.
Also, the women
Okay.
don't do school shootings and stuff like that.
Okay, we've got a Yakub.
Edgy jokes.
Next
So
up,
write me down as a rogue trader.
okay, Ritualist is rogue trader. Thoth.
Be gone.
Is tactician a class?
Technically, yes. That would be commander, or rather, sergeant.
Yeah, I was
Oh, yeah.
thinking more like guy behind the lines with charisma, less than straight up combat.
There's a
So,
few
yeah,
classes
sergeant.
that can let you do that. There's
Sergeant
partic-
comes up. Oh, Ministorum priest.
Yes, there you go.
That works.
He's a bard?
Hey, Bill,
Yep.
does that mean that we could just go begone Thoth and not listen to him?
Yes, that's the vocal command that changes the channel.
Okay. Toothless?
Oh, Ogren.
Okay.
Stealth Ogren.
How's the
Okay.
two stealthy ogrins?
Yeah, stealth ogre squad.
High fives.
Fucking triple ogrins.
Okay, me. Okay, Varric.
I am Commissar
You
Holt.
don't get to. You don't
There you
get to
go.
do that,
Pimp
Bill.
slap the nobles.
Yep, I will do that at some point, hopefully.
And
Hey,
I
Bill,
really
I'm just gonna be an instructor. I teach close combat practices in
Drill
the bunker.
Sergeant Bill. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bill,
Yeah.
if
I know who you are.
will
You're
do-
Master Miller.
Nothing but a bunch of slack-jawed faggots around here.
Oh, that'd be
You're a
so
Master
good if we're
Miller.
riding in a Valk and just that's playing and Bill's just like bunch of slack-jawed faggots and shit in the chopper.
Hey, Bill. Bill, I know who you are. You're Master Miller from Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I boast poorly for my character in the other game, and I'm needing to
played
blow
us
off
like
2 limbs.
They played
Okay.
us like a damn fiddle.
and
You're
finally,
talking, bitch.
Wrench.
Yep.
Yes.
Wrench, I believe, wants to play an engine seer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. The machine spirit calls to me.
Meh.
There's a surprising nuance in the way you say that. Might just be because I've turned down slightly, but yeah. I just realised we have 0 of the following. We have no medics whatsoever.
Yep.
Always a
Um,
good start. No
I do
stormtroopers,
believe-
no rattlings.
You can also
Okay.
write me down as a medic if it's needed.
Well, here's the thing: Wrench can technically be quite a good medic if he can get a medic kit and get the skill.
After all,
Surprising
We are-
lack of heavy weapons, guys.
We are lacking one. That's Doom Dasher or Leona, as it's called here.
Yeah,
he had
Leona's
both.
the
So, can I
sergeant
add
squad leader,
something?
in case you're wondering. So.
Can I add something? I'll be real sad if Naka is a Mechanica.
I mean, he can have like mechanical legs, which is just a horse.
Fair warning, Nuka, if you have mechanical legs, he will be humping your mechanical legs.
No, I
I thought you were going to say he will be up on bricks.
No,
As long as I get played that. That's all I care about.
By virtue of YouTube fame, I have issued the order for the very first mission. And it's important to me that Bill reaches out in character. Thank you. That's really all there is to it.
Okay, where have you placed that?
Roll 20.
It's in the Roll 20.
Oh, God help us.
It's a pretty good meme.
Incoming Vox by Samus getting away with murder hiders. So I'm going to have to read through this to make sure I get the right inflection. Now, you heard that there, Swamp Boy. We going in. We going in hard, boys. Now, I want none of that Yankee Doodle dandy shit out there. Get in there, shoot everyone that ain't your cousin, and tell them that stupid teaching Lady Nucker the only letters you need to know are E and Emperor. And Vox. For the power of you changes now that they can.
I fucking shoved my metal hooves up your ass.
Okay.
Some weirdo robot centaur is talking shit.
So, we've concluded the whole shout out for now. Let me know when you want to call this. So.
Okay.
As we're still going.
Look at the right side. We're still getting paid for this.
Are we?
Well, I say we.
I'm still paying you for this.
Hey, I'm gonna
still
fuck off and
paying you.
fuck a trap, right? See you, and thank for having me, my dudes.
Alright.
Take care, everyone.
See you.
Bye. Bye.
Well, going forward, we will be opening the RP Lounge for the 40k version. So that we can have our usual playing grab ass around the fucking base, throwing volleyballs at each other, horseshit.
And me just tweaking the volleyball machine. Not by humping it.
There's just a fucking pitching machine just hurling volleyballs at people.
So
Can we get-
just write me down as a medic, in fact. I would like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna set up a Patreon chat because fucking I let going in for a general thing is a bad idea. Especially when the link is in the description.
Yeah.
Also, real quick thing, if it'd be possible to have just a chat or a channel where you guys could post all the current bonuses we get for the characters we have, so we can plot out our characters properly.
Oh, I've got a very rough outline of the regiment. I just need to update it with all the extra accoutrement.
I've got my notes as well, so I can post it when we need it. So,
I'm almost finished drawing my servo skull.
when do you want me to kill the recording? Should we just end it now, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. All right. So, bye for now, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.